All right, welcome back everyone. In this short, quick video, I want to show some of my sketches that I've done recently at work. So before the start of my shift and during my breaks, I like to take the time that I have and try to actually fill up my sketchbook. And so I drew some comic book ones, but I'll start from this page, which is the most recent one. So I guess I'll start by saying that I don't have the luxury to sit down and look up reference like I could at home. I could have a separate screen. I could look up reference and I could have a better understanding of what I'm doing. So for these ones, I completely just created random characters, starting with this orc, moved my way over here and through down here. These are just completely made up random fantasy characters pretty much. Basically just trying to have fun. So I mean, what I usually do is I just during my break I like to go grab a cup of coffee, put on my headphones, and just mind my own business and enjoy sketching. So these two pages, and over here I try to do some, like, I'm not a big fan of the comic book style look of characters. I like some of the characters. I just don't like drawing it in the way like it has a certain style. It's like when you look at anime, you understand that it's anime. When you look at comic book characters, you understand that it's comic book characters because it has a distinct style. I like drawing everything that looks like it fits in some kind of a fantasy world. So for this Batman and these, I guess, Superman characters, I just drew it as if I would draw one of my fantasy characters. Now, once again, because I did these at work, all I do is quickly I just use my phone. I just briefly look at how Batman is put together, particularly, for example, the 1950s Batman style and the older version. Same thing for Superman. I prefer the look of the older versions of it. I find because they're more simplified. They look nicer to me. Like I'm more attracted to it aesthetically. So I would look at it. I would glance at it once and then switch my phone back to listening to music, and that's it. Like it was just like a glimpse of reference. Now, even though I would look up reference, I wouldn't use it to just recreate it. I still want to create my own art, even though I'm drawing somebody else's creation. Like I'm drawing a Batman that was created by somebody else. But the pose and the storytelling, that's completely my own. But I would just dress it up with, the Batman costume from the 50s. So here's the Batman. I don't really know what's happening with this sausage-looking hand here. Here, he's just looking more generic. And here, I just thought it would be kind of funny that he's holding this little teddy bear. Moving over to this page, this is just that Superman's standard pose. Kind of obviously looks awkward. It's all over the place. The anatomy is broken. But whatever. I try to put something down. And when you're drawing really big, like this is taking up a big portion of the page, like these two, it actually forces you, it forces you to see, it forces you to actually think more about your drawing because mistakes show up really fast. So when you're drawing much smaller, you can actually hide a lot of problems. But when you're drawing bigger, it forces you to actually face your problems. So I encourage you to do variations in sizes when it comes to drawing and understanding and learning. So here he's supposed to go with that whole flying pose, but it looks like he's going like just broken. Here it looks like he's getting defeated and he's falling off. Yeah, that's pretty much that's it for these two. Moving over to Hellboy here. So same thing. I looked up a reference of Hellboy quickly, and then I try to create my own version, my own pose, a little bit of storytelling. He shot some bullets. You can see the smoke coming off. He's smoking a cigar. He's got this crow on his shoulder because it just looks cool. He's got his hand of doom. He's got all these bullets. I guess he has a shotgun behind his coat. His holster here. Just his pants. I guess it's kind of like it's not, the folds didn't really work out. His tail back here. He's got these cool boots that's kind of like loosened up. And here I try to do it so that when his horns actually grow out, he would become, you know, the full demon, which like that's part of the lore. And he's got his fire sword, and I figured that I would try to show his back muscles. But once again, like I am making up the anatomy, so I'm not actually looking up reference for somebody posing, you know, with being as muscular as this guy. It's just I'm trying to take whatever's in my head and create something out of it. So basically, I am exercising my my creative muscles, really. Here, the folds kind of start working on this arm, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Some shells sitting down here. Next to, I have Wolverine. So yeah, so here he's got his standard pose. He's got his blades all extended out, shotgun shells with an basically. I didn't even realize I just did that. I thought about one row and I said I'll add another row because it looks cool, and I just realized that it's got the whole X-Men subconscious logo to it, which is pretty cool. He's got a shotgun back there. For the belt, I decided to make it so it's like a wolf belt, and here he's got another blade. I don't know why he would need a blade when he's got blades in his arm sticking out. And here I thought it would be fun that if Wolverine was challenging a what is that character that when Dracula fights off a werewolf? That's right. I figured it would be funny if a werewolf was afraid of Wolverine, and at the same time Wolverine was using a shotgun and his blade, taking this creature down. So yeah, these are the sketches, and here the last page. Like I said, I mean the older pages, no point of showing. They're much older sketches. These are the recent ones that I did at work. Yeah, so here I did 2 Flash drawings. I thought it would be funny if Flash was standing on top of a turtle while drinking Red Bull. So the poses kind of, I mean the poses are really weak, but whatever. And I'm having fun here. And here I thought it would be funny if the ice cream truck was stopping by at the, you know, your local neighborhood, and all the kids are trying to get to the ice cream truck and buy some ice cream, except Flash is just like jumping over all these kids and freaking them out just to bypass them so he can get to, you know, select his favorite ice cream ahead of the kids. So yeah, that's the video. These are the sketches. Like I said, these are sketches that I do at work during my breaks, and I'll continue doing more as I fill these more pages, and as I go back, these are much older sketches, which yeah, zombies. Doom costumes and some, I don't know, werewolf looking characters. This one looks like a lot like the Disney's Beast, the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, then definitely consider subscribing, and I look forward to making the next video and talking to you guys on my next live stream. That's it. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.